So with all the negativity around Josh Newton today, because yes, he didn't have the greatest day of all time, right? He definitely got beat for a touchdown. He got beat deep by Roma Duze. He also had the PI call. And he didn't have the greatest day of all time, right? And it happens. You know, he's a rookie. He's a 5th round pick. Okay? He's not going to have the greatest day of all time. But I think we need some positivity for Josh Newton right here, okay? We need some positivity to ramp up, because just because you have one bad preseason game and you didn't look perfect, yes, there are times he did look good in this game. Let's talk about those times, okay? So this is him. Again, people don't want to talk about this one because they're talking about all the negative today with Josh Newton. And I get it. He didn't have the greatest day. DJ Moore, one of the best receivers in the NFL. This is a one-on-one slant route. And first off, let's go ahead and see this. So, there's a slant route here, right? Look at the play on that football. Now, very physical. So you might say, well, is that a pass interference? Well, first off, within 5 yards, you can do this. You can do this within 5 yards without it being PI. He does catch, let's say, the ball, I think the last game is the 28-yard line. So he has until the 33, roughly, and then he has to pull off, which he does. He pulls off. So within 5 yards, you're allowed to get physical with the receiver. And then, again, just to track down versus someone like DJ Moore, who is a really good cornerback. I mean, again, shout out to Joe Goodberry, by the way. Yeah, I say shout out for the post, but let's be honest. We all know Joe Goodberry. We all love Joe Goodberry. But just a one-on-one slant route knocked that ball right out of the hands of DJ Moore. And listen, it's one play, right? You're like, oh, come on, man. You just play good. This is a 5th-round pick versus one of the a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL. And again, yes, there are times where he struggled today. But in reality, man, you got to give props where props are due. And the fact is, you're going to have a bad preseason game, but he's going to be able to do very well throughout the other things, So, let's just see this real fast. I want to watch this. Okay. That line didn't do bad right there. Actually gave Logan Woodside time to throw that ball. And that was the first quarter. So this is a backup offensive line versus the Bears starting defensive line. So this is Montez Sweat. This is the starters, okay? And this is an all backup line here. I mean, a backup line, again, so we have 60 on the outside. For some reason I can't think of. 60 is Jackson Kirkland. So we have left tackle Jackson Kirkland right there. And last year didn't look too great at guard. But at tackle, dude, he did really good on that one-on-one on the outside with the left tackle. I'll definitely say he did very well right there. And then right tackle, by the way, is not Jackson Carmen. Oh, lordy. The right tackle here is going to be Cody Ford. So this is Cody Ford. Our center in this situation is Trey Hill. So we have Trey Hill. We have Cody Ford. We have Jackson Kirkland. 66 is going to be Nate Gilliam. So we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then who's that guy right there? It's a 2 at the end. So that's Matt Lee. So, okay, so okay, all right, so I got it. So left tackle here is Jackson Kirkland. Left guard is going to be, is that Nate Gilliam? Yeah, Nate Gilliam. The center on this play is Matt Lee. And the right guard is Trey Smith, who was our 6th-round pick a little while ago. And then right tackle in this play is going to be Ford. Right? Cody Ford. Yeah, Cody Ford. So that's our line. Against the number 1 starting defensive line of the Bears. I mean, don't get me wrong. The pocket definitely, it wasn't like he had all day to throw it. But, man, that pocket did good. You would think if I gave you that list of players, they wouldn't go out there and play at all good against this against the Bears starting defensive line. That was a nice pocket. Okay. After pre-snap, the Bengals, third down, faced 3rd and 11. Woodside took a underthrow to Hudson. So I think it's the same offensive line we just looked at. This one, okay, so actually, I talked about this in game. So Cody Ford did get beat a couple times in this game. He was not perfect, but he did get beat a couple times. But he was able to really well recover from getting beat and be able to push the guy around and get away from Logan Woodside. And this one, not the greatest. He does get beat here in the end. I mean, he holds up pretty well for a very long time here. But he's able to kind of recover a little bit and get the guy. It's not perfect, to be honest. And again, you do want to see a little bit more of engaging in the block. You're going against TJ Watt. You're going against Myles Garrett. You're going to get absolutely destroyed that way. But for the average pass rusher we play against, with this year, we have a little easier of a schedule, thankfully. You're not going to have to worry about that as much. So I think there is definitely some situation here where throughout this, this game, he did a really good job of recovering on some of these plays. This is not a good example, but he did a really good job throughout the time, kind of recovering on some of the plays. So I got to give props where props is due, because I haven't been the most positive at Cody Ford being right tackle, but I think he really this offseason has gotten a lot better. And I think throughout training camp and practice, and now obviously showing in this game, he has surprised me completely. And I think that's a really positive thing here. But with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, I just want to get some positivity, man. I know we lost 27-3, and, I'm going to chill on Bears fans. Let them have their moment. Let them have their time with the brand new quarterback. I think Joe Goodberry said it best. He actually said it on Twitter. He said, hey, listen, let Bears fans enjoy it. We enjoyed it when we had Joe at first, when we first got Joe Burrow. So let Bears fans also enjoy their little moment of having a new quarterback. It's, even if they're going to trash talk, let's just let them enjoy it. With that being said, with all the negativity I see on Twitter today, I just want to bring some positivity here, guys. It's going to be a long season. It's going to be a crazy season. It's going to be a Super Bowl run season. We have one more preseason game. We do play a joint practice this week versus the Indianapolis Colts. And then we play a game versus the Indianapolis Colts. And then we have that last week, bye week type of chill period. And then we get right into the season and kick off September with some fireworks, as we are wearing all orange versus the New England Patriots. So let's get it. Let's go. Peace out, guys.